Check, 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 and check again. Welcome in to episode 22, our first Saturday episode. We are in football season. This is August, and we're coming to you. You didn't see the last episode, it aired Thursday. We're coming to you on Thursday mornings and Saturday mornings. So get ready for that and subscribe so you won't miss a thing this football season. I got checking in to the right of me. I got Trigger Man Joe checking in.
Yo, yo,
Also, I
yo,
got the people's champ. My bad. I got the
yo.
people's champ of the hundred in there. DSPN with the oh yeah DSPN checking in,
With
and I got
throwback.
yeah that threw me off.
Who was that on them?
And last but not least, I got Clutch, aka Domino. This is episode 22 of the Such a Lineup podcast. Hope everybody having a wonderful weekend. It's Saturday morning. I'm probably getting ready to go to the Jeff Davis class reunion. Shout out to 2004. But let's get down to it, fellas. It's football
Get down
season.
on it. Come on in, get down on it. Cool in the game. You wouldn't know about that.
No Diddy. Yeah, that's not Diddy. It's not Diddy made that Diddy track. Episode 22. We are in NFL. Well, NFL is being played right now. I'm a big college guy. Joe's an NFL guy, and I don't know about the rest of them. Where would they reside if you only can have one NFL?
NFL ain't even
But
close.
So it's NFL season. We got through a long off season. So speaking of off season, we want to talk about the acquisitions that will have the biggest impact in the NFL. DSPN, what do you got?
I think we can all probably agree that Saquon was a great fit to go to Philly. Houston did a lot of adding and mixing up to add to a great defense that they already have to answer some questions on the offensive side. So I'm going to say the best acquisitions and the team that did the best is during the free agents and signing is going to be Houston. But I'm going to just throw this out there. Still got quite a few that's unsigned, like Justin Simmons and Michael Thomas. And I really feel that us down in Baltimore, it'll be real great if we can go and add to our defense and just put Justin Simmons in there to figure out what we can do with him. I mean, the guy's still top 100 defensive players. No reason he should still be in free agency.
Correct. People champ, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna say the best acquisition is gonna be Derrick Henry going to the Baltimore Ravens. They've had a couple of running backs in the past where they've been doing pretty good, but they're not that caliber skill set. And I think this time when they come around, Derrick Henry is gonna have his last viable season, and I'm gonna give him about 1,400 yards and 15 touchdowns.
Whoosh.
But
Uh,
Baltimore won't make it to the Super Bowl.
Mm.
You in his last valuable season, he going out like that.
Yeah, after that, so I think that he going straight downhill after this last year.
I mean, but if he rushed for 800 yards after
How?
this
Hold on,
season,
bro. How? How, man? How he go for 1,400?
1,400, 15 touchdowns.
I see Clutch smiling. Clutch.
Can I
That's
get
easy
some of
money, ain't it,
that?
baby? That's
Can I get
easy
some of
money.
that?
I don't think he believed that.
Can
I
I get
believe he.
some on
Okay,
that?
now
Champ,
you're chasing clout. That's what we're not going to do here, okay?
I don't believe he believed that.
yeah, Champ got the mute button on now.
I
I'm
tell you
about that
what,
mute, but
after the USA win the gold, I'll let you get some get back.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I'm gonna
Trick
put that in my
man,
notes. 1,415 touchdown.
That's possible
I
though.
want some of that action. I want some of
That's
that
very
action.
much possible.
Trick man Joe, who you got? Biggest off-season acquisition. Y'all taking all the good ones. Go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to apologize to our audience. I know you hear the technical difficulties with our host, aka the moderator, mediator. We will get this ironed out. It will be like this the next episode. With that being said, initially when gave thought to the topic, I was thinking like how D was thinking and Champ was thinking. But I've always said, and we have always said, that the quarterback is the most important position in sports. So I have to lean on Captain Kirk Cousin as the best acquisition. He has not been a horrible quarterback by no means over these last 7 to 8 years. He's been a top, well, I won't say a top tier, but middle of the tier quarterback. Falcons got a top five O line, wide receiver one with I'm drawing a blank. I don't forgot the name. Kyle Pitts, the type London, and they
Drake
picked up
London.
the 4-3 guy from Chicago, Darnell Mooney. So they have a trio of backs, and then they have a allegedly a traditional generational. It's late at night. I guess I'm gonna need my Geritol, like Easy E said. Generational type of back in the backfield. So Kirk Cousins, if he's not a shell of himself from the Achilles tear, that is the best acquisition in all season.
What? What y'all took? No. Not at all.
Oh,
Y'all hear me now?
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all took mine. Y'all know. Well, I did have a backup. I went with Cousins and Henry, but I did have a backup, and I'm gonna say Saquon Barkley. I believe Saquon Barkley will help Jalen Hurts out, and Saquon Barkley is behind the offensive line that created the push touch, push.
They don't have the center though.
There's a dime a dozen, man.
The most important person
Left
on the O line.
is the left tackle.
No, center. Call all the line checks.
The left tackle get paid more than the whole offensive line. What you
Because he
mean?
protect the blind
They
side
get
of the
drafted
quarterback.
higher. When you ever seen a center get drafted higher than left tackle?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But
Oh,
still, the coach. You need the coach. It's like the linebacker call all the checks and stuff for the defense and the leader. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But that's a story for another day. Though. Go continue.
So with those people, y'all name which ones would take their team farther? Can we agree on one person since everybody gave their input?
You ain't ask X about his.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't get to
Oh
say
my bad. I
mine.
ain't I ain't, I ain't even see
He,
him in the yellow hat.
he said Dallas.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, even though he's old, I like what the Jets did. They solidified the two tackle positions with Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses, and then they drafted Olu Fashanu, whoever he is, to get Aaron Rodgers some protection, on the outside, and that's going to make that Jets offense crazy. So
Tyron
I
Smith
like what
played 3 games, missed 3 games. He good when
what
he
you talking
playing,
about?
but he don't play that much.
What you talking about?
Tyron Smith, he used to be with the Cowboys.
I know it.
He played 3 games, missed 3 games, played 3 games, missed 4 games, played three
That was
games.
that was last year.
Okay.
Well, they drafted his
So
backup in the
Yeah, they
first
got.
round.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they got. Like I said, they
Mm,
drafted Olu for Shadow, whatever, yeah, whatever it is. They
yeah.
drafted him, so they got somebody to back him up.
And
But he
Sam,
will get a lot of playing time this year.
Cause Aaron Rodgers finna go stupid.
Right to the hospital.
Oh,
Sam,
you think?
Sam, Sam, what you doing down there? Lick your finger like that, cool? No diddy.
Well, hey, my segment is sponsored by Medium Tortitos. If you don't eat the Tortitos, you just eating plain Doritos.
Oh, I thought it was baby food.
Oh no. So we talking about old Aaron Rodgers?
you eating Tortitos on a Saturday morning like that?
Oh yeah. What happened is on these Saturday mornings, sometimes I try to get some milk and cereal, but the milk is gone. By these freeloaders in my house. I'm trying to put all of them out, man. They free loaded. They gonna come here one day and it's gonna be for sale and it's gonna say sold. I'm gonna get me a 1 bedroom apartment.
Don't do him like that, see? Don't do him like that.
Hmm.
Sam, I mean, you got me calling Sam. Unpredictable. Who you got having the biggest off season acquisition?
I would say
Sam
the
or Evan?
biggest. To me, the biggest acquisition would probably be the Ravens adding Derrick Henry. For some reason, they went away from running the ball against the Chiefs. They had like 5 personal fouls and a fumble in the end zone. And they went away from their identity trying to throw the ball. I don't know if they were trying to get Lamar to compete with Patrick Mahomes, but having that 6'3", 245-pound monster at the goal line is going to take a lot of hits off of Lamar Jackson. That way he don't have to run in the red zone. Now Tyron Smith, hot garbage. It's time he should have retired 5 years ago and saved the Cowboys some cap space.
Mm. Go Cowboys.
So
Well,
so with that, I
he's
think
better
we
than what the Jets had last year.
Oh,
Did
he
the
really in
Cowboys pick
trouble
up
then.
anybody in the offseason?
What happened?
who that
Did the Cowboys pick up anybody in the offseason?
Oh, here we go.
they about to lose
Here we
what they
go.
got. Y'all drafted CD Lamb if he don't come to camp.
I guess they gonna sign Michael Thomas. I guess.
DFN, you got the first pick.
Am I
DFN, you got
signing?
the first pick in the
Am I
hornet
picking?
nest.
Am I picking CD now without him at count?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Tyreek Hill, baby.
No, you gonna pick Hurry here anyway. Pick down. First pick.
Mc- McCaffrey,
You got the second pick. Because that's what I'm doing McCaffrey. You got the second pick.
the second pick. I got to go with if Lamb ain't in camp, I'm going with Lamb because they gonna sign him. They got no other
Okay.
choice.
They're gonna sign him, but he'll be getting 2 football shakes right when the season starts.
Yeah, but he
All right,
practiced. He
somebody
practicing
else
now.
we know, Justin Jefferson. I like to say Jordan being last week. I kept saying Justin Jefferson for somebody. And the hamstring issue happened. So you would draft CD Lamb. He just showing up
Yeah,
when the season starts.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Be
put that
glad
in
with
my
the
notes.
episode over. You sound like Dark Vader's
Hey, yeah,
step
we,
cousin.
we we might have to cut this one and redo it.
Oh, that wasn't. I thought it was my phone. I was about to get some new earplugs.
So can we agree? Can we all agree on the Ravens having the best acquisition?
No, I can't agree with that. No.
Nah,
No,
and I'm a
All right,
Raven fan. I'm gonna say no.
but
because
so
Why
who
would why
we
would I
got
agree
to
with that
agree?
over my
Hopkins.
take? Why would I agree with that over my take? Why?
I'm saying we should be able to come together and agree. I Henry was one of mine. Who else said Henry?
People champ.
People
Henry
Chow said
is.
Henry and Sims.
It seemed too low when everybody can't be right. It seems too much like a layup. So this man got 1,000 carries. I don't know how many carries, but he got plenty of carries, and he at that age. Well, he been at that age where the running back fall off the cliff, and just so happened he get with the Ravens, supposed to be the perfect scenario, and this when the big fella. I hope he don't, but he ain't on my draft, boy. I can't mess with it. I can't deal with
He
it.
on mine, second round, high pick.
Well, you got him then.
Because guess
If
what?
you
He's
early
gonna have
seconds, you
500
got him.
yards rushing and 15 touchdowns by the goal line.
Yeah, because
Well,
Lamar really don't run in the red zone. They hand the ball off to the backs.
But you
You
know
got a
what?
well,
small back. He had like 3 touchdowns in one game.
Sometimes I think when you look at the quality teams, those teams that's up there, like certain teams, they trying to rise to the top. Sometimes when you got to look at a team like the Cowboys, I got to admit, if they signed Dak and CeeDee Lamb in time, I would say they probably had the best offseason ever because they just kept what they had. Instead of sometimes when you're trying to add too much, less is
Kept
more.
kept
You
what
got
they
rid of
had.
that
That's,
tackle
that's
who played like every other game. You brought Zeke back in, so now you got the goal line package that you missed. They getting their cornerback back who missed the whole season. So to me, you already have chemistry, and if you add the wrong person, it could take away from that chemistry. So to me, it might be Dallas because they didn't do nothing for the first time.
how many yards Zeke gonna have rushing?
12 to 1,500.
Well,
59.
I don't know how many he gonna have, but the one they had last year didn't do too well. But the difference between him and Zeke is when they give Zeke the ball by the 3 yard line, he can score. The other one, he go backwards. So I think right now Dallas is missing goal line play.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
but three people said the Ravens with Derrick Henry. So the other three have different opinions. So we majority wins. You'll see that in November, people.
You
Can
going
But
against your
yeah.
own team?
Can you
what you mean?
upgrade?
I had Kirk Cousins, but you took him. But I really believe
Because
in
I put him out there. You want your team to lose and the Ravens to win,
yeah, because you
so
you
they can
you
be
you've
right.
been janking. You've been trying to jank all for the past month. You've been
I don't
pulling
think
out Falcons pillows and Falcons hats,
because they
and then you pick
soft. They
my
soft.
quarterback.
They soft.
Well, you know
I
what?
know what you're doing.
Trigger
You
man.
don't
You
know
know what I thought
nothing.
about too? Trigger man.
What up, though?
Let's think about the NFL. When the last time we saw a big free agent acquisition actually change the fortune of that franchise positively? Because now you're bringing in somebody more salary cap, more demands. It usually doesn't work out like that. So usually the ones who's under the radar is usually the ones that actually do well. I can't think of anybody that had a big that came in with a big name and big contract.
Random Moss.
He ain't come in with a big contract though.
Yeah, and we saw what
Man,
he did with the
Derrick
Ravens.
Henry gonna be hurt by the sixth game.
Why y'all gotta
That's
talk about my team? I ain't said nothing
no,
about the
that's
cow.
because
I ain't said nothing about the
because
Cowboys and
that's
they
because
running back room that ain't gonna have combined over 1,200 yards. I ain't
Mm-mm.
say nothing about Pittsburgh. They don't know if they want to put Justin Fields at quarterback, wide receiver, kick return, wherever to help Russell Wilson out. They're gonna run a 2 quarterback scheme. You're gonna see it
Stop
for the
it.
first
Stop
time
it.
ever in the NFL. They're
A
gonna be
smoke
running
and
the
mirror.
They're gonna be running
Smoke
the
and mirror.
Auburn playbook, swapping out quarterback. I ain't say nothing about the Saints, the Aints, because don't nobody know who signed down now. The best thing y'all got going right now is the Pelicans. So you might want to turn to a basketball fan. Falcons, y'all just do.
how about you?
I
I
don't
picked
care.
that.
I don't care. We shooting at all y'all. Falcons just gonna Falcon every year. They Falcon. They can't win a game even if it was given to them with 1 second left to go and it just say near the ball. Y'all hand the ball off to the other team and they'll score.
They got a new coach. They got a new coach.
I don't
Yeah,
care. It's still the same facility and same culture.
same
And
coach.
Dang.
and we ain't
Give
gonna
the
talk.
Broncos no
And
quarterback.
we ain't even gonna talk about the Broncos. They got 3 quarterbacks that I can go in there and compete for the job.
We
Ooh.
rebuilding.
Hey,
We
We got
rebuilding.
the
hey man.
Broncos got Auburn
Hey,
greats.
that was factual. The only thing about the playoffs, I don't know if that's Lamar Jackson or Samuel L. Jackson because he looked awful.
Oh
The
He
Well,
one
yeah.
never
we
thing I
know
can
even
say,
touched
we
the playoffs.
we
we done won the
we
last Super Bowl out of 6.
we know what team ain't gonna be in contention because y'all ain't beating Atlanta or Tampa Bay.
Hey,
Y'all
if you
might
ain't
not even
hey,
beat the Panthers.
guess what? It's better to be eliminated early than think you had a chance and you never did.
Oh, so y'all
Hey,
coming in with expectations of no
no,
wins.
no,
Oh, we
no.
gonna win. We just want y'all
Speaking of
quarterback
Dallas,
play like an MVP in
speak,
the playoffs.
speaking of Dallas not wanting to pay their quarterback, we got a former MVP. I think the MVP for last year. The Ravens didn't want to pay him. How do you not want to pay Lamar Jackson? I said we were talking about Dak and his questionable career, but how do you not want to pay Lamar Jackson? You made Lamar Jackson go and advertise himself just just to try to cheat the number. How despicable is that?
I mean, that's why owners sit in owner boxes and players play. Sometimes you make a bad decision, but you can right your wrong as long as you keep them.
Why is the quarterback getting paid like getting paid right now?
Because they all
Because
really hot garbage.
besides the center, besides the center being the most important player according to you, the quarterback is in the way the league is made, the quarterback is the most important.
But
No, what
you know what?
happened? What happened was Deshaun Watson, who hadn't played in a year and a half or 2 years, and Cleveland gave him a guaranteed $230 million contract, and all the other owners was against that because they knew that that was going to open Pandora's box, and that's what we have
Right.
right
I'm
now.
glad the Falcons missed that one. I'm glad they missed that on that one.
Hey,
We
you
on
know why the center is
Y'all
not the
paid
highest
Kirk
paid
what, 90?
lineman? You know what? See, I blame centers too. The center is the most important lineman. He got to know every call, every check, every
I
assignment,
told you
every
know that.
blitz,
I told you know
and
that,
snap the ball. You know why they're not valuable? Because they don't have me as an agent. We'll have every snap on the ground. I bet you we won't win that game.
Like
Well, we
like
think that
they
like
that
snap the
happened.
Alabama last year.
ball on every play like
That
a
happened in
quarterback.
Alabama.
And look how important that was. So if I'm a center, I guarantee you it won't be no snaps this game. We're gonna
Well,
be
if you don't
playing
have a
garbage.
left tackle, if you don't have your left tackle, your quarterback gonna get a snap. The left tackle is the most important position. But
What if your
Actually,
quarterback
it's the
lefty-handed?
center.
let us know in the comments
What if
what
your
you
quarterback
think.
left-handed?
All the big
Right
boys, show
tackle.
us. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's saying left tackle.
Brian Forster, I think you was the center. Let us know, man. Left tackle or center, man. This whoever get paid the most important, right? So
Not
when
necessarily.
when we
The
sign a deal,
receiver is number two with the pay scale now, not the left tackle. Hello?
no,
You see it?
no.
Put some money on it.
Hey,
Put some money on it. Okay,
I'm
well
saying,
that's how I shut him up right there.
I'm,
Put some money
no,
on it.
I'm talking about the elite left tackles.
Oh, they don't make more than the elite wide receivers. What you talking about?
Well, I'm not. All right.
Well, yeah, backpedal, cornerback,
But
backpedal.
when it's time for us to get paid and Clutch make the most, y'all gonna have to understand why. Because he's the most important position. No diddy.
Oh, what?
So, speaking of who get paid more, I found something out this week that the Cowboys pay less than any team in the league. They're the money they pay out. They're the cheapest team in the league, but they're the most expensive team in the league.
They the most expensive team in sports.
In sports, but why they don't pay like that?
They normally do.
No, they payroll is out. You got
They might be
a
over the
O-
salary cap. How much money they up under the salary cap?
I'll touch
50,
back on that next week. No diddy.
55,
Huh?
55.
Y'all 55 million under the salary cap?
I
Yeah.
told you.
That's
Yeah.
because I'll tell you why. That's because they hadn't paid
Paid them
Lamb,
players. Yeah.
the quarterback, and old boy gonna be
Parsons.
on next year. But once they paid Lamb coming into the season and that number gonna decrease.
That's why they ain't go out and sign somebody. They creating cap space. I'm
Yeah.
quite. I'm can't believe they hadn't tried to restructure. About to say Martin Lawrence, man. It's late, man. I'm done. Uh, what's the dude Lawrence on the line? He make like 20 million, and Diggs making a lot of money. I'm trying to restructure some of those contracts to create more cap space. Get them some
But
like guaranteed money.
if you
Yeah,
paying the less,
Demarcus
if you
Lawrence. Yeah, Demarcus Lawrence. Yeah, they can restructure his.
Diggs,
Diggs, yeah, they can restructure. They'll still get their money, just restructure.
yeah, they can give him like a bonus this year or whatever.
mm,
But
but if you paying the less, why do you keep doing that? But will we see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl? Maybe the money go up.
Oh yeah, they're
Speaking
gonna
of
get.
that,
Yeah, we going to the Super Bowl.
DSPN, you want to hear way too early Super Bowl predictions. So we're gonna start off with you, DSPN. Who do you have in the Super Bowl? Where's that this year?
Ravens and the Niners, baby. Ravens and the Niners.
And where the
Why?
Super Bowl at this year?
We asking you. You were there for the first one.
So it's in Vegas.
I thought it was in Vegas. They said it was in Vegas land, but I thought it was in
Oh,
Vegas.
last
It
year was
was
in Vegas.
last year was in Vegas.
Oh well, I don't know where it's at then. Probably Arizona. It ain't in Atlanta, I don't think.
I think it's the Superdome.
It might be in New Orleans. I think it's in New
Yeah,
Orleans.
Caesars.
that dirty dome.
Caesars.
That dirty dome. The Cowboys gonna take over that joint.
The last time we won the Super Bowl, baby. That's why we going back to be 100%.
And they played against the Niners.
Trick Man Joe, who you got in the Super Bowl? He said 49ers and the Ravens. Who you got?
Super Bowl. I have.
Let one loose.
That's my desk, man.
Detroit and
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. You see what they were doing to the Niners? They was right there on the brink of going to Super Bowl this past year.
And then what about all the last past years on Earth?
Hey man, they coach, man. I believe in them, man.
It's your pick. It's your pick. We'll play this back in January.
Detroit and Patrick Mahomes.
You went out. We went way far with that. We put Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Man,
but you say he can't three-peat.
He trying to three. Detroit gonna win the trophy.
Clutch, who you got?
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. And
losing all credibility.
In the Jets.
That would be good.
He's a bad man.
Unpredictable. Who's coming to your home? Who's coming to the boot, baby, for the Super Bowl?
Saints.
It's gonna be the Saints and the Bengals. It's gonna be who that against who they.
Cincinnati. I like it. Joe Burrow coming home.
Joe Burrow and Chase against the Saints.
I like it. I love it.
DSN, you ain't want to say nothing. You just let that slide. Just leave them where they at. People Champ, who you got? I know you ain't finna
Ain't
do
no way.
it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You better stick to basketball.
Can't say nothing like that. Another one.
You better stick to basketball, man.
I'm gonna go with Green Bay versus the Jets. And I'm gonna have Green Bay 34-31 winning.
Just remember who drafted Jordan Love, baby.
Yeah, he did that.
After I drafted him in one league.
Man, stop it. You drafted him in one. I drafted him in my own.
Get the fantasy. This is a long morning right here. We're gonna get the fantasy soon. But I got the Ravens versus the Eagles. And
2 black quarterbacks, huh?
His is DSN. You say that?
I said Purdy.
Yeah, what you talking about? You don't listen very well, do you?
Nobody else said.
Yeah.
Who said? Oh, he's a Cowboy. He crazy. No, I mean I see that because I think one of them gonna win the NFL MVP. Before we get out of here,
David Carr, baby.
This great Saturday morning. Who y'all got winning the MVP? Early MVP, NFL MVP predictions. People channel, who you got?
Joe Burrow.
Ooh, gotta stay healthy.
Redemption year.
Trigger Man Joe.
15, Patrick Mahomes.
Besides, all right.
You ask for my pick, I'm giving you my pick.
Man, you paper, man. You paper. You a paper champ. Who you
He ain't
got,
win it
Clutch?
last year. What you talking about?
Okay, who you got,
Did he win it
Clutch?
last year?
Come on, pick on the end, win the
Did he
Super
win it the year
Bowl
before
and
that?
that. You act like he Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl or something. You know,
He
all
is.
right, man.
He bigger than that.
He, Clutch, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Tua.
This man crazy.
you, you
I
know we
like that.
recording, right? You know
I
we
like
recording.
that.
which
You
which
know we
which tour?
recording.
Which tour?
I'm just playing, man.
Which
I'm
tour
just
you
playing,
talking
man.
about?
No,
You
I'm
talking
just
about the
playing.
Crip tour or the tour that just got paid with?
He talking about Hot Tour.
Nah,
Nah, that was wrong for that. My
Hot
bad.
Tour win the
nah,
MVP
man.
every
I'm just
time.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. No,
What
I'm
the
gonna
tour
go.
win it though?
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Dak.
Oh, shoot. You
He
could have
got
stayed with
worse.
could have stayed with tour.
ESPN
Okay,
probably know the odds and everything. He know too, and that
okay,
probably
okay. Dak regular season. Okay.
did. Did you pick one ESPN? Did unpredictable pick is?
No,
Let's go unpredictable first. Who you got as the MVP unpredictable?
Michael
Don't say
Thomas.
Brandon.
Yeah, David Carr, baby.
Oh, I thought you said Michael Thomas. I said,
Uh-oh.
do you?
David Carr don't play.
He does not. Whatever. Somebody Carr, Antoine Carr, your Carr,
That
my
man don't know
Carr.
the quarterback name.
I know his name.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. I said David
That
Carr
one
the
too.
other day.
Yeah, you
The
sure
That one
better
did.
too.
brother. So who you got unpredictable? That's too unpredictable for you to do. Who you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and take Joe Burrow.
Okay. Yeah, they going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's why.
According to you.
The only man to
According to
beat
you.
Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs outside of Tom Brady.
Don't nobody care.
Hi, my name
We
is.
know
Cause you got two
Lamar
of them. You
Jackson
got
hadn't done
two.
it.
You got two of them to put the Jets in the Super Bowl, but they didn't get their quarterback the MVP. DSPN, who you got?
I'm gonna agree with somebody that had said a name, and it's gonna be that person that I said throwing for almost 6,000 yards this year,
Dak
Oh
Prescott.
my
Dak
God.
Prescott.
Oh,
Y'all stupid. Ain't no way.
Hey, just make sure don't
Smart.
know
He's a smart
nobody
man.
when
Smart
the
man.
fantasy drafts come around. Let me get Dak for a good draft
You can have him.
price, and we won't have no issue. Just remember today, and let me get him for a good price.
Now that you
He,
told me that when he up, I'm gonna get him. So you got the trade for him.
They
I
said
got a I got a
they
bag
said
up.
that toilet paper on sale at Costco, so you can get all you want, all the Dak you
so
want.
so MVP Dak can't get the Cowboys to the Super Bowl.
Hell
I ain't
no.
no.
He can
I
get him
don't
out
He
the
think
was
first
sec- he,
round.
he
he
was
go
run up last year.
he will win he will win a playoff game this year.
He was a run up last year.
He must be playing
Well,
BYU.
Yeah.
well,
He ain't gonna.
I have. Don't forget me. I have Jalen Hurts making a
He's such
comeback.
a homer with the Alabama players, boy.
He went to Oklahoma, sir. He went to Oklahoma.
Yeah, but
Oh,
He
if he
went to
wouldn't
now
have went to
Bell
Alabama, you
first.
wouldn't have mentioned his name. Shoot. Straight up
No,
homer.
I told you I think it's gonna Jalen Hurts, man. And I think Tua better than Jalen Hurts to me.
Ain't no thinking it.
All right then, but I think Jalen Hurts gonna have a better
But
season,
Tua went to Alabama too.
and he deserves it. But I'm saying you, okay,
You
man.
got this
I said
love affair with Alabama. You too biased, man. That's why you
you
ain't
better
gonna
be
never win.
you better
That's
be
why you ain't
glad
gonna
this
never
road
win nothing. That's why you
you
never gonna
better
win
you
that.
better be glad that Roadcaster Pro ain't on fire. Cause said nothing but the tide. But Clutch, you got a quote for us on this good Saturday morning, man?
Yeah. I got a little something. Um, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be.
All right, I like that.
Can I get my quote?
Decisions first. Yeah, get your quote. We'll write it in the script next time.
There you
Let me
go.
know.
You always don't ever think about the situation. Know the situation. Because somebody said you thought that you fought it, but you boo-booed instead. So you better know what's going on.
Mm.
Right. DSPN got a health scare. We're gonna ask for a bet, a bet. But appreciate y'all checking this out. New show dates Thursday mornings, Saturday mornings. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe on our YouTube page. Join our Facebook group. A lot of fantasy football slots are about to come available because the usual ain't did what they need to do. So check out our
Gino.
Facebook page.
Like, subscribe. We welcome your emojis. We welcome your text, your response. We want to hear from the people. And we guarantee we have this technical difficulty straightened out by the next
And we
show.
blame LeBron James and Bronny James for soaking up all the internet with them 15% shooting.